Have you noticed fewer butterflies in your garden or a cleaner windshield after a summer drive? It's not your imagination. Around the world, insects are vanishing at an alarming rate, a phenomenon scientists call the insect apocalypse. Insects are the foundation of our ecosystems. They pollinate plants, break down waste, and feed countless animals. Some studies show over 40% of insect species are declining. In places like Germany, flying insects have dropped by 75% in just 30 years. Imagine 3 out of every 4 bees, butterflies, and beetles simply gone. Bees are the most famous example. Beekeepers everywhere report empty, silent hives. Bees that left and never returned. Without bees, our supermarkets would be nearly empty of fruits, nuts, and vegetables. The disappearance of insects is like pulling bricks from the bottom of a wall. Eventually, the whole structure collapses. When insects vanish, birds go hungry, flowers can't make seeds, and soil loses its tiny workers. The balance of nature, built over millions of years, is breaking. This isn't just a quieter world, it's a less healthy, less stable, and more dangerous one for all of us. The vanishing of bees was our first big warning, pushing scientists to search for answers. Now, new research points to a surprising culprit hiding in plain sight, a chemical used on the very food we eat. The crisis is silent, but its effects are growing louder every day. What's behind this insect apocalypse? Let's find out. Scientists have identified a major suspect in the insect decline, a fungicide called chlorothalonil. Used for decades on crops like apples, almonds, and grapes, it's one of the world's most common fungicides. People assume it only harms fungus, but nature is more complex. Chemicals rarely stay where we put them. Chlorothalonil is sprayed preventatively, so it's everywhere, in soil, water, and on flowers. Insects like bees and flies pick it up when they visit flowers, bringing it back to their homes and young. For years, we didn't realize the risk. Few studies tested its effects on insects. Most safety tests only check if chemicals kill insects immediately, not for hidden long-term damage. This research gap allowed a dangerous chemical to be used widely, with little understanding of its true impact. Now, new evidence reveals just how harmful chlorothalonil can be. The story is more troubling than anyone expected. How does chlorothalonil harm insects? A 2025 study from Macquarie University gave us shocking answers. Scientists fed fruit flies tiny amounts of the fungicide, levels found on store-bought produce. The result? A 37% drop in eggs produced by female flies, even at the lowest doses. Females weighed less, with damaged ovaries. Males had less iron, making them less fertile. The chemical didn't kill adults outright, it sabotaged their ability to reproduce, leading to population crashes. This slow, silent poison is especially dangerous because its effects go unnoticed until it's too late. Other research shows chlorothalonil also harms bees by disrupting the healthy bacteria in their guts, weakening their immune systems. Weaker bees are more likely to get sick and die, and less able to pollinate crops. The science is clear. Chlorothalonil is a major threat to the insects our planet depends on. The consequences ripple through the entire ecosystem. These findings aren't just lab results. They're playing out in real life. Beekeepers are losing hives, and farmers are seeing smaller harvests of apples, almonds, and more. 3/4 of the world's food crops depend on insect pollination. When pollinators decline, food becomes scarcer and more expensive. California's almond industry, for example, relies on millions of bees. If those bees are weakened by fungicides, the whole industry is at risk. This isn't a distant problem, it's happening now, threatening jobs, food security, and entire ecosystems. Using chemicals to protect crops, we're harming the very insects we need to grow them. It's like fixing a leaky pipe by drilling more holes. The result? A less stable, less productive food system, and a warning we can't ignore. The time to change is now. The situation is serious, but there's hope. The solution starts with changing how we farm. Reducing fungicide use gives insect populations a chance to recover. Instead of spraying preventatively, farmers can use technology to target only affected areas. Sustainable agriculture works with nature, planting disease-resistant crops and using natural predators like ladybugs. Precision tools like drones and AI can cut chemical use by over 90%, protecting insects and saving money. Governments must update regulations to test for long-term hidden effects on insects. Banning the most dangerous chemicals, as the EU did with chlorothalonil, is a powerful step. Supporting farmers as they transition to safer practices is just as important. Together, these changes can restore balance to our food system and environment. A healthier future is possible if we act now. Saving insects starts with small actions in our own backyards. Plant native wildflowers to create safe havens for bees and butterflies. Avoid chemical pesticides and herbicides. Natural alternatives protect insects and the environment. Your garden can become part of a network of sanctuaries, helping insect populations recover. Support organic and local farmers who avoid dangerous chemicals. Every purchase is a vote for a safer, more sustainable food system. Share what you've learned. Collective action makes a difference. The insect apocalypse is a call to action for all of us. By working together, we can bring back the buzz and flutter to our world. The smallest actions can create a healthier, more vibrant planet for generations to come.